I'm Rafe McAdam, and this is British Bits, the British Museum, Task of Vengeance, a feature-length documentary based on findings against the British Museum and its way of doing business. I and my team have been studying the nefarious ways of the British Museum and its higher-ups for a steady stream of years. But it was finally friendship, yes, friendship, which drove me to the anger necessary to bring this documentary to Bodanda Enterprises for production. Myself and my team in Bodanda all knew we would be risking perhaps everything by bringing to public attention the malevolence of the British Museum, by tearing a hole in the shiny fabric of its doings and peering through the barrier to see the dire wolves on the other side, etc. But this risk seems hardly a trifle in the face of a world awash in a black hole of ignorance that has been perpetuated by the likes of the British Museum, not to mention that said friendship. Yes, it was the visit of a dear old college buddy, one Cooper Wilson, to London town that truly inspired this document. For the one day Cooper Wilson was in town, I wanted to take him walking through the town of London, showing him the true sights of London, ignoring the garbage theatre of the West End, ignoring the junk shop carnival of any tourist attractions found along the banks of the Thames, all that National Theatre, National Bookstore, St. Paul's Cathedral garbage washed up from the dirty Thames. Instead, I aimed to take my dear old college buddy to see the true things of London, real London, the canals, the Walthamstow marshes, the Parkland Trail, the Haringey Passage, the neighbourhoods of Camden and Shoreditch, and the stretches of golden green that are Hampstead Heath and its little satellite greenlands, Regent's Park and Penn Park and Queen's Park and the New River Trail. But no, it were not to be, for Cooper Wilson had been reading about the British Museum, and like a religious moth to a religious flame, he spent his only day in London indoors, inhaling all the dust and detritus that the British Museum has on offer. So here then, in the interests of presenting our inspiration for all our watching eyes, is Cooper Wilson, his picture taken on the sly, a melancholy sight indeed as he browses the erroneous, clunky, half-wrong, half-right, half-unfelt, insensitive, befouled British Museum version of history in the misbegotten belief it has some relation or relevance to his existence as a human being. My heart broken, I resolved this document in the aim of making the British Museum's audience once and for all turn away, so that the museum becomes the laughing-stock of scholarism it deserves to be, and never again may an unknowing rube from out or from in the city wander unbidden through its doors. Just picture it, a British Museum empty of visitors, its stolen items gathering dust, a weird relic of a time when the world loved an antique encased in cold, distancing glass. Picture it now, a British Museum without anyone to care for it, its doors shut and barred, its sign reading closed. That is our goal. That is our goal. That is our goal.